How to increase property value. What if I told you that your home could be your biggest financial asset or your biggest liability? Picture this: two homeowners on the same street buy identical houses. 10 years later, one house is worth $200,000 more, while the other has barely moved in value. Same neighborhood, same market, different results. Why? Because one of them knew the secrets to increasing property value, and the other didn't. Here's the truth: real estate isn't a passive game. If you don't take action, you'll watch opportunities slip away, while others build wealth right under your nose. And today, I'm going to reveal exactly how to increase the value of your property, not just with renovations, but with strategies that transform a simple home into a wealth-building machine. But quick question: if your property was a stock, would you hold it, or would you sell it immediately before it tanked? Let's make sure you're holding onto the right kind of asset. Act 1: the problem and stakes. Let's start with a hard truth: not all properties go up in value. Yes, the market plays a role, but what really separates a stagnant property from a skyrocketing one is owner strategy. Here's the fear factor. A neglected roof, outdated interiors, or poor curb appeal can drag your home's value down, even if the houses around you are increasing. Buyers aren't just buying space, they're buying perception, and perception drives price. Think about it like this: a house isn't just bricks and wood, it's a story. And if your property tells the wrong story, it doesn't matter how great the neighborhood is. But here's the exciting part: you control the narrative. With the right steps, you can turn your property into a desirable, high-value asset that not only grows in worth, but also builds your net worth. So how exactly do you make that happen? That's what we're diving into right now. ACT 2: the strategic moves, excitement plus humor plus cliffhangers. This is where we go step by step into the upgrades, strategies, and mindset shifts that actually increase value. Step 1: curb appeal, the first impression jackpot. The outside of your home is the cover of the book. Buyers, appraisers, and even renters make snap judgments in seconds. Fresh paint, modern house numbers, updated lighting, and landscaping can increase perceived value instantly. Think of it this way: if your house still has bushes that look like they belong in a 1980s horror movie, it's time for a glow-up. Step 2: kitchens and bathrooms, the golden duo. This is where most buyers focus first. Swap outdated countertops for quartz or granite. Install sleek, water-efficient faucets. Update lighting with modern, energy-efficient fixtures. Even low-cost updates like painting cabinets or replacing hardware can make a kitchen look brand new. But here, where most homeowners go wrong, they overspend. I'll reveal the exact sweet spot of renovation costs in just a moment. Step 3: energy efficiency equals long-term value. Today's buyers, especially millennials and Gen Z, want lower utility bills and sustainability. Solar panels, double-pane windows, insulation upgrades, and smart thermostats can add thousands in value. Because let's be honest, nothing says modern homeowner like yelling at your phone, "Alexa, turn off the lights," when you're already in bed. Step 4: functional space, unlocking hidden rooms. Adding usable square footage is a game changer. Finish the basement. Convert the attic. Add a deck or outdoor entertainment space. Space equals value, and it's not just about size, it's about function. But there's one move that outperforms even extra square footage. A move so powerful it can shift your property into a completely different price bracket. Stay tuned, I'll reveal it in Act 3. Step 5: smart home tech, the 2025 upgrade. We are living in the age of connected homes. Smart locks, video doorbells, security systems, and automated climate control are no longer luxuries, they're expectations. These features not only add safety and efficiency, but also position your home as forward-thinking and valuable. Plus, let's be real, Who doesn't love showing off to friends that they can unlock their front door with just their watch? Step 6. Neighborhood factor, influence beyond your walls. Here's an often overlooked strategy, the neighborhood effect. Joining local associations, supporting community upgrades, and even something as simple as maintaining your property better than your neighbors raises perceived value, not just for your home, but for the entire block. Remember, buyers don't just buy a house, they buy a lifestyle. Now these upgrades are powerful, but there's one secret strategy that dwarfs them all, the kind of move that can multiply your property value, not just increase it slightly. ACT 3, the secret strategy and inspiration. Here it is, legal additions and transformations. Adding a bedroom, a bathroom, or even an accessory dwelling unit, ADU, changes your property's function. You're not just improving the house, you're creating an entirely new income stream or unlocking a new buyer market. Example: a 2-bedroom home becomes a 3-bedroom. Suddenly, you've shifted from young couples to families with kids. A garage conversion into a studio, that's rental income. An ADU in the backyard, that's Airbnb potential. These aren't just upgrades, they're wealth multipliers. And here's the real kicker. When you combine this strategy with the earlier ones, curb appeal, modern updates, energy efficiency, smart tech, you're no longer just keeping up with the market, you're outpacing it. This is how ordinary homeowners create extraordinary wealth. Your home isn't just where you live, it's a financial tool, and when used wisely, it can be the foundation of your freedom, the launchpad to your wealthy lifestyle. So here's the question you need to ask yourself right now. Are you going to let your property sit idle, hoping the market carries you? Or are you going to take control and actively grow its value into a wealth-generating asset? Because the truth is, property value doesn't rise by chance, it rises by choice, by strategy, by action. And if you want to go deeper, I've got the perfect next step for you. Click the end screen to watch my video on how to analyze real estate investments like a Wall Street pro. That's where you'll learn how to spot the right deals, calculate returns, and build a real estate portfolio that grows your wealth exponentially. Don't just increase your property value, learn how to use real estate as the vehicle to financial freedom.